Welcome to CSI and
Twin Falls.
Hey, what's up? So, I'm giving a little tour about this whole campus, about CSI, just for upcoming students and for students who want to come here, but they're not sure. But I'm excited. I'm excited to give you guys just this kind of big tour. It makes sense for me kind of to document it all for people on YouTube to see. So let's get started. So right here we got Eagle Hall, which is the dormitory. It's a nice little area. It's a nice place for people to hang around and for people to kind of be around so they can get to know each other. But hey, let's just head inside. Okay, so now we're here in the dormitory. This is called the hub, where you get your mail. You can get help from RAs, other people, and so far we're at the front entrance. This is where kids can just hang out, do homework. This is where people can, just chat, get to know each other, and some announcements for clubs and stuff. This is where you can get some information. They always have this TV with a bunch of things recommending things to get help from people from the college and everything else. This board here, they have the names of the RAs, the people who will help you with everything. It's pretty nice. They used to actually slip little cards in here to tell you that you got mail, and they would email you. Well, you know what? No, you would actually get mail, and then they would slip in something, and then you just check, and then you just go get your mail. I heard they're probably gonna tear this down soon, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, now we're in the C Hall. These are certain showers, certain places. One thing about these, yeah, this is very wet, but I will say, one thing cool about these type of bathrooms is you get your own private shower and bathroom where you can shower, do everything, so you don't need to share any other shower with anybody. It's just you get your own, got your own little locks right there, so this is all yours. And here we have the C Hall hangout activity room where people could just chat and get to know each other once again. This is the A Hall, where you can actually see that they have small rooms, but also it's a lot more cramped with the bathrooms. They're a lot smaller. And this is, I believe, the B Hall. And nice thing is I used to live in this area of the dormitory. I actually lived in this side of the dormitory twice for the first 2 years. And then when I came back for a third, I ended up, this was my very old dorm room, B108. That was during my second year. But anyway, yeah, this is the B section on the left side of the dorm. And right here, this was my old room. It looks like they barricaded the window open. But yeah, I haven't been on this side of the dorm in a really long time. You also got laundry room, you got 2 washers, 2 dryers. Some people are just not picking up their crap. We got the upper B right here. Once again, to hang out. They even have a little microwave, which is pretty nice. And once again, upper A Hall, upper B Hall. Basically it. And once again, this is upper C Hall. You walk down here, way too colory. Oh God. And right here we have the main hangout aisle. This is where also people can hang out, chat, know each other. But this is a little bigger and a lot more in the open, so that makes more sense. And right here we actually have the studying room and homework room. We have computers over here. We got a desk. This is where people can do their homework, study with each other. We got a printer. We got a bunch of other things help you out with all that. And I don't know where this goes. the abyss. Now we got the D and E hall. This is where my room is. And the bathrooms here are actually a whole lot bigger. So you see, same thing, but this is a whole lot bigger. It's now square sized, where not only is this a private bathroom, but it's also a bigger bathroom where you can actually do a whole lot more things in here. You can do a whole lot more of your makeup or showering or get dressed without having to be out in the open like most colleges do. But so far, that's the nice thing about this. It's really cool, it's pretty big. So now, I'm gonna show you guys more of the campus just so you guys can get a better outlook on it. So, what I wanna show you guys here is, right here, this is where the bike racks are, where people can just put their bikes if they wanna use their bikes. There's mine with the American flag, I like to stay patriotic. And over there, if you guys can't see it, over there is one of the arts buildings, if this can focus. That there is the photography lab, and if you keep walking down there, you'll find another art complex, which is the ceramics lab, and the ceramics room where people do their own ceramics, pottery and stuff. I'm gonna get on here now, and I'm gonna show you more of the campus. All right, we're at the first building we're gonna check out, which is the Shields building, which is the second, which is the building right next to the one we're next to right now, which would be the Taylor and Student Union building. Alright, so up next we have the Taylor building, also known as the Student Union building. This is where offices for financial aid, for taking care of everything with college, making sure every bit of your college experience is well taken care of, is in this building. So now we're at the next building, which is called the Hempworth building, I believe. It is just behind the Shields building. It is just right behind it. Oh, they really changed this place up a little bit.
The best thing you can do is you walk out here to the tower.
Okay.
But if you
Right, so now we're in the Canyon Building, which is also known as the Desert Building. I think that's how it's pronounced. I think they do mechanics and stuff here. And it's also behind the Hemworth Building. It's just this big, long building that connects with the both buildings. So now we're gonna check that out. This part of the
If you get a rest and the chest doesn't work, quickly reopen the doorway by allowing it.
All right, before we go to the Evergreen Building, which is just right over there, I do want to show you the bell, the famous bell that us CSI Eagles have. It's a bell after, it was built here, I think, around the 70s or 80s, I believe. And this was used, of course, to tell the time. It would ring whenever an hour has passed. And when the next hour has passed, it's actually 11:59 right now. And it actually should be going off right now. As you can see, it's pretty tall. There we go. Now we're at the Evergreen Building. This is where a lot of the kind of science, also some agriculture classes take place, and especially the agriculture club meetup takes here, but also some of other types of classes, kind of a few art classes. So that's what happens here too. Let's go check it out. Alright, we're at the next building that I'm really excited to show you guys. It is the building that I go to a lot, and it's where you go to work out. It's the rec center, where basketball games take place, where people work out, where people could just freely play basketball, you know, do any type of physical activities. So this is where all the games happen. You see me right now? It's nice, isn't it? Go check the other place out. The actual workout area. Alright guys, now we're at the Meyerhoff building, that's what it's called. And I'm going to be quiet because it is also a quiet area. It is the building where the library is. They also have some study rooms. They have, little study labs for people to do their homework, get some tutoring, and also they can also test take here for an option. The thing with tutoring here is they actually don't really teach you how to do things. They just help you out with certain problems you have. So if you're doing something wrong, then you would have to go here to the tutoring and get advice from them. It's more getting advice from tutors rather than having tutor you about things. But anyway, let's go in and see what it looks like. Alright, here we are in what I simply call mainly the lobby of the whole entire campus, because the whole big logo is right there. We're going to now look at the Fine Arts building. And this is where they take some art classes obviously take place, but they also hold shows here. They hold some art shows, but they also hold other types of events. But hey, we're going to go in right now and see what it is. Alright, so now we're at this next place, which is the attic building, which is the Applied Technology and Innovation Center. This is where, like it says, technology and innovation, but also has some other classes like food system science, which are also related to agriculture a little bit. So we'll go in there and we'll check it out too. we're at the Herod building. This building is a little interesting because they premiere shows, they premiere type of movies, documentary shows for families and the kids to come see. You know, mainly stuff educational, but they've also had shown some cool things. They've shown Pink Floyd visuals like Dark Side of the Moon and even The Wall here. I've actually went to go see, it's not a light show, but more of a visual show of Dark Side of the Moon. And they've held some political events here that I attended to. Let's just go in here. And they also have a little museum about a bunch of other interesting things. So let's go see that. Okay now guys, I'm on a highway right now and we're now gonna go check out Twin Falls. Not CSI, now Twin Falls, so you know the essentials you can get when you're in Twin Falls while you're at college. You guys are gonna like it. Let's go. Fred Meyer, which is, if you know the road from the campus, if you just go all the way to your left and you take a right, you'll find the store here. And it seems like they're having a little bit of a pants kind of sale right now. But here you'll find just, of course, it's a grocery store, you'll find food. They also have a Chase bank, so if you have a Chase account, that will work out. But let's go and check it out inside. So now we're here in this little alley, or I wouldn't say alley, I would say in this parking lot where it's more of a more local town businesses. Right over there you got this little kind of restaurant here. There's a Mexican restaurant right here, only right over there. You also got some, you know, other places and even some grill and bars over here. One of them named Woody's, I believe. Yeah, that seems nice. And you're gonna see a bunch of other places. So yeah, let's check it out. But now let's actually go check out downtown Twin Falls. Let's go check it out. Okay, so now in the area where we are now, this is on the way to downtown Twin Falls. This is a kind of little shortcut. So as you see right there, that's where the entrance to the school is. So when you go out here, you take this road right here, and then you bike all the way. I'll show you where it is. I'll show a little map here, but let's get to it. I actually wanted you guys to see downtown Twin Falls. It's really nice. old school. There's no handles. Hold on a second. What are those? I'm sorry, but what are those creepy little ass looking? I don't even know what they are. That's creepy. So right there is Cloverleaf, their farm market. And they also operate most of Oktoberfest, which mostly takes place here in downtown Twin Falls, with all the other small little businesses all chiming in for the fun. Overall, it is a pretty nice place, and especially since today is also Friday. This is the next day. I was busy the other day, but yeah, especially since it's Friday today, I know down here for all these restaurants, it's gonna be packed. And if you see over there, that is an apartment, and those apartments actually look nice in the inside. I wish I could have lived in one while living here. They look nice. Damn. This is it. Main Avenue Lofts, where the apartments are. Alright guys, I just got done actually seeing a tour of the Main Avenue Lofts up there. But let me tell you that they are really nice. I've been looking at those things for years, and I thought they would be a little different. I mean, it smells new. Well, that's what you expect, but they actually are a lot nicer than what I expect. Hey, now we're actually gonna go over there. It's also cool that it's right next to there, the Second South. And they also have some pretty nice pizza there. It's gonna be good. Let's go check it out. Look at that modern day Tecaco. Old school, very old school. This is what it is now in today's modern age. And even some motels, which they look kind of basic and kind of creepy. I wouldn't. Okay, so now we're all the way to the really big corner of the campus, but we're gonna go down there and we're gonna look at the big city names like Target and stuff. Let's go. Southern Idaho news. Oh my God, guys. This is such a nice place. Look where we are, the grass is green, everything. It's which is so nice. Let's go get some ice cream. We also got a Jimmy John's, a Great Clips that I went to just last week, and an AT&T. And here we have the Chick-fil-A, which is pretty nice. I love Chick-fil-A. And we have the McDonald's just right down there. I don't actually like McDonald's. I really don't. I actually have to come here to check on film that I brought in to see if it's developed. Let's go check on that. So it's still not developed. It probably will next Sunday. I guarantee it. But until the meantime, we're just gonna have to wait. Still, I'm really wanting to see those pictures right now. We have made it to the Walmart. Here's their little gas station. And right over there is Walmart.
So, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Good.
Just chilling.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, same, I get it. All right, now find a stop. Costco. It's this building right here. Let's go. All right, I'm back. I didn't film the rest because I ordered the pizza and I had to carry that all the way on a bike, so that's crazy. But yeah, as you can see now, I'm about to devour this pizza. But anyway, yeah, that's the whole tour of Twin Falls and CSI, everything. And I know this was the next day after Thursday because I didn't have enough time. I needed to finish a bunch of stuff, but I showed you guys everything as much as I can. I hope you guys liked it. Honestly, Twin Falls and CSI has given me so much throughout the years, and I'm so glad I managed to come to this place and come here and have all this experience. It's one of the greatest things of my lifetime. I'm glad I had it. But hey, now I'm going to U of I, getting to experience a new type of college life, which is university. And I already got a lot of other things going for me there. Just got accepted in certain places. I'm excited. But hey, that's the tour of Twin Falls, tour of CSI, and I'm glad you guys liked it. So yeah, see you guys. And I hope for all of you new CSI students or families wanting to see this place, hope you liked it. Good luck.